No more with you. We'll be there on the desk with you. We will be there in the air with you. We'll be there in the bus with you. And I believe this describes Barbara wants.
Thank you very much. May we be seated. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister Mukira. The Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Mukira. Soroi, Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution for Harare Metropolitan Province, Tabenwa, Nas Fakabiri, na PS. The Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry. Members of Parliament will be here present. The Secretary of Women Affairs, Community presented today. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, our chefs and students who held the competition, we really appreciate and recognize you, I think. Gentlemen, so the income by the year 2030 that to grow and process its only food based on what it grows. Thereby forming the best gastronomy tourism. So yesterday, I stayed in my speech in Shona because we were addressing communities. Like we know in communities, we have others who cannot understand English. As well, Honorable Minister, I is favor delivering my speech in Shona. My points and my facts will be heard and heard very clearly. However, today we have students and professional chefs that we think for them to be professional chefs, they are educated enough to hear the other language. I see Mataura Shakana. With our strategy in the Ministry of Tourism and Hospitality. Takaona isu, Minister. The economy is highly driven by mining. Economy is also highly driven. The whole world, all the economies across the globe are now focusing on tourism to be the high driver of their economies, such as Zimbabwe. As the president has chosen to put or to place the Ministry of Tourism and Hospitality Industry on its own. The focus is to focus on tourism on its own. And why on tourism? Because mining economies is determined somewhere which is not us. So we own the resources, but the economies around mining is not determined by Zimbabweans. We noticed that last year, in the first 9 months of the year, the metals were not doing well, and tourism was on top of mining. I was the happiest minister for 9 months, at least. As well as agriculture is controlled by climate change. As we can see right now, climate change is in control. And we are falling into hunger or facing hunger for the season 2023-2024. Then we are left with tourism, which speaks to our heritage. Our heritage at a broader spectrum on our resources that we were God given. That includes the food that you spoke about earlier on. Great Zimbabwe is God-given, it's our heritage. Victoria Falls is God-given, it's our heritage. Utarazi Falls, yakambomuka ichiverera mvura. But people visit to see it and they pay for that. That's our heritage. People visit Lake Kariba, that's our heritage. People, matongo ari padhuze apa, padomosha. That's our heritage. And even cyclone Gari Pachayo minister has created our heritage. Yaka destroy agriculture, yaka destroy nemuka, nemiti. Asmatombo yakakunguridza paakanomiririra is such a beautiful tourism site. And now people are traveling to see those stones. That's now has become our heritage. So tourism is great. I have many people who ask me why I'm always happy, and true, I'm always happy because I am in a happy ministry where we know our heritage is derived and published and marketed and promoted by us. We are very happy to tell the world that there is no great Zimbabwe in the world, but in Zimbabwe. There is no Victoria Falls in the world, but in Zimbabwe. And we are proud. However, to place our tourism on a pedestal, because of course we are in competition. Other countries also have their heritage. To place our tourism on a pedestal, Minister, we thought within our heritage, we have our food, we have our music, we have our culture, we have our fashion, the way we dress, that we can showcase to the world. And people can just come and enjoy all the smiles in front of me and enjoy the hospitality that comes from Uluwedu. I'm sure many people have heard that Zimbabwe, kune Victoria Falls yakanaka. Kune miti ne climate yakanaka. Akunyanyo kupisa, akunyanyo kutonora kwakanaka. Asi zvakanyanya kunaka kuZimbabwe vanhu vecook. They tell us every time we travel. They tell us every time we meet them in all the tourism facilities. The people of Zimbabwe are beautiful. Minister, but they mean the way we become people, the way we serve people, the way we are just fantastic as Zimbabweans. So this year's edition of the community provincial traditional cookout competitions is what we always do. We have always been engaging the communities. And this has come through the efforts of Her Excellency, our First Lady of Zimbabwe, Dr. Auxilia Mnangagwa. She had realized that Jamareva Panel Minister, we had already forgotten. When she realized that as the effects of accepting to be colonized to an extent of eating food that is not ours, our own people, our health has been affected. Saka vakafunga First Lady kudzosa unhu hwedu kuburikidza nekubika pakare kwechinyakare. Vakafunga kuti tidzose utano hwedu kuburikidza nekudya kwekwedu kwekuZimbabwe. For 5 years, this competition had been running, and in the 4th year, last year, First Lady asked us to invite the SADC countries around us. And DRC came, Angola came, Botswana came, Mozambique came, Malawi came, and Nigeria. We all converged in Mashingo, Great Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, originality of the Zimbabweans. After this event, UNWTO recognized our First Lady for this great job that she has been doing for 4 years. Efforts of wanting to speak about the good of Zimbabwean food, and efforts of wanting to bring out the good of African culture through food. And she was honored in September in San Sebastian, Spain. After that, it was an opening of a floodgate. A number of things are coming to us, Honorable Minister, which includes the first ever Africa Gastronomy Forum to be held in Africa. So UN Tourism has been holding this every year in other continents, but not Africa. Why? Because Africa has not been speaking or putting efforts in wanting to align their food in tourism, which then entails to be gastronomy tourism. The first lady to do that was our First Lady, Amai, Dr. Auxilia Mnangagwa. We thank you. In the beginning, when she started this initiative, we thought she was joking. We thought it was just a program. We were surprised what exactly or where exactly she was going with the people of Zimbabwe. But today we are very proud. It's also the UNWTO, now known as UN Tourism, is about 100 scholarship for 100 students in our country in the field of culinary and tourism in our universities and colleges. It's not enough. UN Tourism is also offered the School of Culinary to be built here for Africa, for the whole of Africa, to be built here in Zimbabwe, in our tourism city, Victoria Falls. This is all coming from the efforts of our patron in our ministry and the First Lady of Zimbabwe, Amai Mnangagwa. We thank you, Amai. We are proud, Amai, and we honor you as well. So 2024 traditional cookout competitions are slightly different. As a result of what I've just said, Zimbabwe gastronomy has to go and to go high. And for us to achieve this goal, we thought of bringing in the professional chefs and the students in the competition, so that we get our own food. Today, Zandawana ministry, and then is to promote our domestic tourism. Asi kana tabuda toenda kurestaurant towana chikafu chimwe chete chiripo. Consistency, honorable minister. Tobuda toenda kuhotera towana chikafu ichocho chiripo. Consistency about our food. As we promote Zimbabwe food, we cannot achieve it without the educational institutions. We can't achieve it without the professional chefs in our country. We cannot as well achieve it without the communities. So, and in all this, we are in the spirit of inclusivity as espoused by our president in his vision. We did achieve the vision 2030, we leave no one and no place behind. Achieve the consistency, we leave no one and no place behind. Those are the ground, minister. We say, a strategy tourism. Which nyika inzi yakanaka, vanhu vagoshanya muZimbabwe kwakanaka, kuna vanhu vakanaka, tighter inclusivity across all the board and everyone in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, tourism is recreation to deeper life experiences that includes gastronomy, which plays a pivotal role as a gateway of understanding destination, culture, and heritage. Kuti vanhu vagorangarira kudzoka kuno kwedu vanga varipo nezuro takataura mapfura amataura minister are our pride. Everywhere we are going to market destination Zimbabwe atikusiya mapfura. Taona University of Zimbabwe is now even making gem ramapfura remazhanji nejuice remazhanji netoda kuzvitakura tende nazvo nekuti mareva mukati magrapes pachawo haakudi zvakanaka kuno kwedu maererano neclimate yatakapiwa naMwari tati heritage belt zvedu zvatakapiwa naMwari. Zuva climate yatakapiwa naMwari inoburitsa mazhanji, inoburitsa mapfura. Now, makati kugadzirira mapfura ari kudiwa chaizvo kunyanya muEurope. Takambotanga kuenda nawo kuSpain, tikaona vachiita mutsetse wokuda. Taingodira tutsvati tichizedza kuti kudaro anogamba. Ngavanogona kuti anoshata. Ndizvo zvamataura kuti kana uri colonized, you are not confident. Vakazotipa confident tasvika kuGermany last month when we saw them coming back yearning for the wine in the green bottle. Mapfura. Get mapfura wine. Yes. And they took them in bottles. So now, can I learn bottle remapfura? Now takatodzidza minister. Takuda kuenda nawari mabottle, topa munhu green bottle. Tikamudirira muchikafu akamwa, they cannot relate, they can't remember what chinonzi. They can't even remember Bangari conference we akamwa wine epaNamibia stendere kana kuti paZimbabwe kana paBotswana. But now if we give the person in full bottle, the same way that we keep Hennessy bottle in our bars is the same way that they keep Mapfura wine bottle in their own bars. Every time when some of us travel, I used to do that before I was a deputy minister of tourism, until I understood that it's colonization, I can't continue doing that. We see a lot of us picking bottles of wines, bottles of whiskey at the airports. And this is that the professor, that is colonization. I realized that in 2021. Tofanira kugara nerangu bhodhoro remapfura. So instead of kuita exchange yacho, votsara nebhodhoro remapfura. Paanofunga kana paanoona bhodhoro iroro, achiramba achifunga wine yakanaka yaakanwa. Kusvika adzoka kana kuti atsvaga kuti kuenda kuZimbabwe tinofamba sei. Zvino hazvichanetsi, vanogoogle votoenda pawebsite yedu, voenda pamamarketing platforms edu, votoziva kuti kuZimbabwe vanosvika sei. That's gastronomy tourism that we promoting today. Akazosvika akanwa mapfura akadya makuru ataona abikwa in a very motivational way and innovative way. Ekuti unofungidzira kuti makuru era ava matemba era, but chef pavanomuseva toda kuti vamudzi kuti matemba, but they are matemba fritters to make them appetizing and put them into their own aspect. Paanoti anoda cereal makuseni akapiwa cereal yandaona yezviyo cornflakes. And what taste yayo, they want to come back again for zviyo cornflakes, for mafura wine, for the jam, for everything. Akanamira jam rake pakeke rapiwa ari patable. Akabvunza, what kind of jam is this? Akaudza kuti mushroom jam. They want to take a takeaway and they want to come back. That is gastronomy tourism. Vazhinji vari kubvunza minister kuti muri kumboti chiko nezvegastronomy tourism, votodzivaka muriwo mufushwa unendori, so what about it? But have you eaten cabbage rakaomeswa rine dori, muriwo mufushwa unendori nesadza kuti wedzerai? Ugonzwa mushanyi wako achiti mbuya muchinazvo here, wedzerai. Ndiyo gastronomy tourism. Vakasvika mumba kwavo vanoda kudzoka kumba kwenyu kuzodyazve, unonzwa achifona kuti mubike mutakura uya wamakandibikira pandakauya. Kwamuri kuenda kumba kwambuya vari kuKaribha, mukabva kuHarare hamugoni kudzoka musikoyo, muchadzoka mangwana, mukangovatako mukadya zvakabikwa, you are in tourism and you are promoting gastronomy tourism. So we are on a trajectory, you are right. As we want to promote our destination Zimbabwe, we think through food we can do a lot. Through music, we can do a lot. Amai, this Taylor's question, was married to a German. Through culture. And a lot of Germans started flocking in the country. Through our beauty and the Taura. And through Jaitwa Nemana Pan, Jaitwa Amai Stella tuition. This is why we want these groups, minister, in the hotels, in the lodges, during our conferencing when we're promoting my tourism, so that Pavano Wakambo Mako, Nembirayo, Newosho, the Marimba Arizwa, they know Zimbabwean music is completely good, and let's go there and enjoy it. And why are we promoting our national dress? Nekuti minister kana ndakapfeka ndakadai andina weko akambodudza kuti makachi nekuti ndakapfeka zvekwavo, and they wonder why I put an effort to dress like them. Every time I am clad in my national dress with our national emblem of the bird and the Zimbabwe, the great Zimbabwe. Internationally, when I go outside the country, I'm told, you look beautiful. Where do you get this? This is beautiful. And I have realized and noticed that what is beautiful about what I'll be wearing is that bird and the pattern of Great Zimbabwe. And they actually ask for that. I've never been told that I'm looking beautiful when I'm wearing a mini skirt or a short dress, because it's well known for the Europeans and the Americans. But when I'm wearing my long dress, because it's our culture, I'm told that I am beautiful. It's our culture. So we are pushing the national dress. We are pushing to dress in our national dress as a tourist attraction, as a tourism attraction. This is hence the First Lady is realized that it cannot be sold for anything more than $4 a meter. If anything, if the government would be able to, we could just give it to everyone for free. And people wear it. Muhunu wedu, chivanhu chedu, tonzi madzimai, pfindirai mamunhu. Topindira vanobva kuti kupfeka rudziko. Zvakanyatsonaka zvichienderana nomuviri wako, vanomira vese minister ndakavaona vachimira. And vanogara vachindibvunza, can we have this material? Now they are wearing our national dress in the UK. Our tourism attaché just last week was saying, I think my diasporans. So we are on a trajectory indeed. Gastronomy tourism will empower the communities. An opportunity for our chefs in the private sector. That's the private sector already. Putting together the private sector. Tinodiwa president wedu semuono wavo wetu tisvike ipapo ngatishande pamwe chete ne-private sector in all the ministries. And masheps edu from the private sector as well as the communities, leaving no one behind. The Kuma communities pavachari mazviyo ndo vanogona kuti mazviyo ava minister ndo vene vazvo ndo vanoziva kuti zvinorimwa sei. Zvogaiwa neindustry pakati apa zvondobuda zvakagotera zvichishandiswa nashefu. Tapinza ma-communities edu in the value chain of tourism through gastronomy, and we can achieve our goal for Vision 2030. Hapana anosara, hapana anoramba ari kunamo, nekuti mai vaisa magogoya avo tapinde motera abhadhara. Uyapikawo obhadhara. Vari kudya vobhadhara. Pavabhadhara vanobhadhara ne-tourism levy, tourism yedu yokura, and then the Vision 2030 is achieved. So in conclusion, we wish to congratulate all our students today. Let everyone here know that we have students that have challenged the chefs. Minister Basari Konekwa ministry pamwe nekuma universities. Taita ma students matatu kana kutimani, but we don't want to compete tiri kuma students category. Because kune mamarks awo wanenga chioneka kuti vana vechikoro avasati vawana zvikwanisiro. Atizivika na chikoro chavapa zvekubika, but isu competition yedu techiti ngaasose ega kuti aratidze kuti ari competition. Kana vapigwa that's fine, vabetsera. But pane vati ine udiki hwangu nekudzidza kwangu, I want to challenge ivavo vanodzidzisa because I'm well taught and I can do it. I just wish you all the best. I'm not the judge, but I wish you good. I thank you. They are all
Thank you very much, Mr. Kona, for that very inspirational presentation. I think Manyato tools are kuti chikafu chedu isu tinochengesera mberi. Takatungamirirwa nabai vedu program yedu isu tofanira kuti tichipusha tichienda nayo mberi. Foundation yedu yakaleiwa. So that we thank you, Honorable. But I know kuti tinyatso celebrate. Zvamati taura tizoremember. Zvinoda umwari mukati. And we are blessed to have our friends from South Korea. They are going to give us one piece. Over to you.
Maskati akana tamburia Zimbabwe. Lieutenant Governor, ministers, the minister, and secretaries, and all the present. Thank you. We're so glad and honored to be here again. And we are prepared to contribute one song for you. Ishe Kiborera Zimbabwe. Makanaka Jesu, Makanaka Jesu, Sikutaro, Rakochiti, Makanaka je, makanaka, makanaka je, makanaka je. Simuja, Rakuchi, wewe, makanaka je. O tiro tela, Simuja, Rakuchi, wewe, makanaka je. O rumbisai, 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 Simuja, Rakuchi, wewe, makanaka je. O makanaka, oh makanaka, Simuja, Rakuchi, wewe, makanaka Jesu. Maybe sing another one together. Ai chiwane pinyasha, ai chiwane pinyasha, do unjibana bashe. Ai chiwane pinyasha, do unjibana bashe. Aku cheshe, ai chiwane pinyasha. I chiwane pinyasha, chivana vache. I chiwane pinyasha, chivana vache. I chiwane pinyasha, chivana vache. Gabu cheshe. Oh, hari rai ro pa. Di pam chi chi mo, hari rai ro se. Di pam chi chi mo, hari rai ro se. Di pam chi chi pa, gabu che she te. Uno sham. Shantika Ishetu Ishe correrá el filmado que no es capaz. Mai Kabasa Chikuru for giving us another opportunity to sing one more song. I think we can conclude our event with the joyful song. Anetiga is my fellow and comrades, please let us sing. Kunawa kaita saje, kunawa kaita saje, kunawa kaita saje, aku cinta, aku
No. If we're in South Korea, what they say, 감사합니다. Peace you. Okay, thank you very much. That was very refreshing. Important of singing, it makes everybody happy. Common language. For now, we now go to the next stage. Why we are here? We are here because we had a competition. There were 10 students and 10 professionals. Understand some of the students decided to upgrade themselves and go head to head with the lecturers or with the professionals. So we're going to see what came out. Without further ado, I'd like to invite the Chief Judge, Mr. Chef David Luhenga. He works at the MIPS Sakawiyet with a number of judges, and they were looking at different criteria. So they will be able to unpack what they were looking at to arrive with the winners of the day. But before then, I would like just to ask the contestants just to stand up and say hi. We'd like to congratulate you. Thank you very much. You are all, you can be seated. You are all winners. It takes a lot of courage to go into a competition, and they did it. So you've won. Not becoming number 1 or 2 is not important. You've won because of all the courage and you believed in yourself. So we congratulate you. So we call Chef Lubenga to come and unpack. Chef Lubenga is from the Mikus Hotel. And when you hear Mikus, you hear quality.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sorry. I would like to thank Excellence, First Lady of Zimbabwe, Amai for coming up with this competition together with the Minister of Tourism. Thank you, Madam. Thank you. Okay. So I would like to give the theme for this competition in a brief, just to say what is the theme for our competition in this 2024. The theme is running under our food, our medicine, and our medicine is our food. It is in conjunction with what we call Zimbabwe gastronomic cuisine is our identity. It is our economy, our culture, our heritage, our legacy, sustainability, and it's our character. Who are we as Zimbabwe in terms of food? We are what we eat, and it's it. Zimbabwean cuisine is known for organic. Our food is organic, it's natural, it's local. So so this is what we are, and this is what we are meant for. So on today's competition, we were looking at 5 categories when we were judging these judges. Number 1, we were looking at the hygiene of the food. Hygiene is in 3 categories. We're looking at the food itself. Then you also looking at what we call personal hygiene. Then you also looking at the equipment hygiene, what they were using to create the food, the equipment they used. So we were looking at that. Then we were also looking at the skill, creativity. This is where we as chefs now, we come and we say we want to redefine, want to do what we call innovation or revolution, evolution, creativity, or redefinition of our Zimbabwean cuisine. So we are working as chefs to see our Zimbabwean cuisine to be taken to the rest of the world, as it is the bread basket, not only in Africa, but also in the world. Then we're also looking at the taste and texture. Zimbabwean authentic cuisine is well known in its robust in taste and flavor. Our food, maybe someone would like to ask, how does our food taste? I've got the answer. Our food tastes organic, it tastes natural, and it's very local, which is it's locally grown, and it's the way where we can get it from the societies and everything. Then the 4th stage that we're looking at the presentation. These days, people are eating with their eyes. We're looking at what we call a warm presentation, eye-catching of the culinary. The presentation that have been done today with professional chefs and the students, they've given us what we call a wow factor. They've redefined the food and they uplift the food in a way that we should be looking at. So our food is also, it has to do with something what we call, it has to be pleasing to the sight, and it has to arouse our taste bud. So when you want to eat food, you first eat with your eyes, then it arouses your taste bud, then you feel like eating. This is what many of us have seen today. So I would like to thank Her Excellency, Minister. Thank you so much. That I've got to conclude. I just want you to share these 3 things that our Zimbabwean cuisine. The first step that we have been doing is, first of all, we have to discover what is our food, what is our identity. Then after that, we have to develop it into something that is palatable. Then lastly, we have to deploy it in the society, and so that people can enjoy, people can have healthy, people can have energy. So I'd like to thank the contestants. I also want to thank the judges for the time they've committed to judge the dishes. And in the chef's competition, everyone is a winner. We don't compete to win, but we compete as a networking, as a cohesion, as a sharing, and together we win. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chef. Let's give him another round of applause. And everyone is a winner to the contestants. Alala ma contestant, alala. Alala ma contestant, alala. And mese ma winner. So, Sambochke, Waitaka Kamirira and Yashika. We are now entering our prize giving ceremony, and I'm calling upon Dr. Myangiwa to come for the prize giving ceremony. Mawoko, mawoko.
All right, thank you very much. I now would like at this stage to present certificates, also some small gifts for our participants, so that they will also remember that they were at one time contestants. So I'd like to invite the top table, Mr. Bonner, Honorable Minister, the top table to come down.
Okay, good afternoon. These are the names of people who are going to receive the contestants who are going to receive the certificates this afternoon. To start with, let me start with what Gabriel Manyande. Then we've got Roda Ngamadzao. Wazanai Chikwanda. Trinit Chipumbo. Joyce Nyamayari. Tinashe Mawele. Sharon Nau. Kevin Paul. Anashe Corpore. Janet Matipa. This was our student category. So we are going to the professional chefs. We've got Amai Namarisi. Christopher Mackenzie. Zaidi Mkombwe. Colin Ngorima. Rotalit Juma. For instance, Mudala. Clemens Watsi. This is Anjawita. Last but not least, Amai graduation. Now we move on to see who were the winners, starting with the students category. On second runner, we do have contestant E. First runner, students category, we've got contestant C. Contestant who is on number one on students category, we don't have contestant A. Technology, we do have another contestant. We do have another contestant who has been omitted on the certificates. Let me call this one before we proceed. Let me correct this one. We do have Letitia Chisei. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Moving here up, we now get to the professional category. I will start with the second runner. For the second runner, we do have contestant number 14. For the first runner, professional categories, we've got contestant number 15. But sitting on number 1, professional category, we've got the contestant number 7. Want to celebrate. Thank you very much.
And some might have to kneel down. Yeah? Some might have to kneel down because I think the photo is too wide. Yeah? Some might have to kneel down. Very much. Thank you very much. We'll continue with the party after. The party will continue after this. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was very refreshing. That was very refreshing. The students who participated, because when you do this this competition, we try and make the contestants very anonymous because we don't know them, but we can give you the name. There was Gabriel Manyande, who said, Rodan, Yamatao, Young Africa, Shtubiza, Wazanai Chikwanda, Bienvenue, Culinary Arts, Trinity Chipumo, UZ, Joyce Miami, UZ, Tinashe Mawere, Rua, Training Center, Sharon Nau, Young African Airport, Terry Povo, Rua Training Center, Kanashe Kotore, Bienvenue Culinary Arts, and lastly, Janet Matika, PTTC. Okay, thank you very much. By this juncture, I'd like to invite the Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Honorable Tim Nagawa, to just tell us the way forward. Where do we move from here? Honorable Deputy Minister.
A student Murico. So tourism and hospitality industry, Honorable the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Honorable Professor Amy Mira, the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs, Devolution, Harare Metropolitan Province, CZ Tarema, Member of Parliament, being represented today by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Chilinga. Members of Parliament here present, the Secretary for Tourism, Hospitality Industry, Dr. Tim Nyanyuma, Secretary for Women's Affairs, Community, Small and Medium Enterprises Development, Dr. M. Sivana, the Secretary for Provincial Affairs, Devolution, Harare Metropolitan Province, Mr. Chilinga, the Chief Director of the Ministry of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Steve Fonza, the team, all senior government officials, Acting Chief Executive of the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, Mr. W. Stima, the ZTA team, heads of parastatals, state agents, they present, members of academia, ruling party leadership, and members of the ruling party, members of the fourth estate here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to give you the way forward after our event. The first two winners in the students and the professional chefs, professional cookout competition, proceed to the national cookout competition held in Manicaland province on the 24th of May 2024. I therefore urge Harare province to start preparing for this event, give all the necessary support that our winners may want in order to win the first prize at the national finals. We have ample time from now until the national finals. I encourage you to make use of the previous contestants, provide guidance and mentorship. The national cookout competition will follow the same format for the provincial competitions, where we have competitions for students and professional chefs on the 24th of May 2024, followed by the community competitions on the 25th of May 2024. The winners at the national cookout competition will proceed to showcase Zimbabwe's cuisine at the UN Tourism Africa Gastronomy to be held in the Victoria Falls from the 26th to the 28th of July 2024, and everyone is invited. Finally, I urge all contestants to fully make use of the knowledge gained from these competitions for your social and economic advancement. With these few words, I wish you all a pleasant day. Thank you.
Thank you, Raul Berenoko. A hand of applause. So we still have a full package. The roadmap is there, full package until May and beyond. So I think Zimbabwe is just poised to, Zimbabwe gastronomy is poised for greater heights. So now allow me to guest of honor, the University of Zimbabwe, Vice Chancellor, Bangavani Chawaku Katsiri. So Vice Chancellor, I would like to present it now. Vice Chancellor.
Honorable Minister Mundina, Vice Chancellor, our peers, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to present a small token of appreciation to Amai. The artwork is a typical symbol and epitome of who Amai is and what she does to her daughters, children of Zimbabwe, and emulated by many beyond the borders. As inscribed in the handwork, Amai's motherhood, which is selflessness, hard work, generosity, is but one of its kind and worth of recognition and appreciation from her children. So I will now unveil the gifts.
This is it's written on the back that presented the Republic of Zimbabwe, the Excellence Dr. Sylvia Mnangagwa, on the occasion of the 24th Harare Province Cookout competitions held at the University of Zimbabwe on the 19 March 2024.
Mashika, maoko. Asante tapera, isso asante tapera. Tapera, kuna dividi. Profesa, hakuna izvozvo. Tirimo tichingofara muzuva ranhasi paAmai traditional competitions ekucount. Saka tinoda kutenda zvakanyanya tisingapedzi nguva. Tinoda kutora mukana uno kuti tidaidze Professor Dr. Mapfumu, our Vice Chancellor, vatipe vote of thanks. Maoko.
Thank you very much, Director or Directors of Ceremony. Our Honorable the Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Honorable Barbara Woods, the Minister of Provincial Affairs and Devolution for Quality Province, Honorable CZ Tarewa, here represented by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Chiringa. Allow me, Honorable, just to honor to acknowledge our very own Minister, Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology, Honorable Professor Chana. We have graced our occasion today, the Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Honorable Dr. the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Dr. Takamina Niwa. Allow me to recognize the University of Zimbabwe Executive, here present, the ZTA Executive, here present, senior government officials, here present, the ruling party leadership, here present, our students and staff from the University of Zimbabwe, and tertiary institutions that are here represented. I also want to particularly acknowledge our learners from various schools who have been able to be present here. Our esteemed contestants who have made this occasion possible. Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I know it's ceremonial, but I mean it. Good afternoon. Thank you. Honorable guest of honor, bringing a full house for 2 consecutive days. Indeed, say something about the importance and the value of the program that you do. Thank you. I want to take this opportunity to stand up gratitude and thankfulness to the initiator, the innovator, our patron, the First Lady of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Namsecha, for making this program. This program opens limitless possibilities and opportunities for the advancement of our science, technology, and innovation. Honorable Yusufona, as I was moving, I'm a scientist. Sometimes people wonder what a scientist is. When you are still calling yourself an environmentalist, a medical specialist, a pharmacist, an engineer, you are not yet a scientist. When you are a scientist, you embrace all of them, including the arts. Because science is both a science. So, honorable guest of honor, the advancement that is fostered by this program allows us to see new knowledge, a redefining of the scope of our contribution to the advancement of the global economy. Through these very intelligent heads we have in here, universities and tertiary institutions are the embodiment of very agile, inquisitive, and intelligent people. So what they can do out of this, and we're walking around, we're saying, can we go to the lab and scientists and give value to what was being displayed by those communities, by these students, by these professionals, and come up with values that we can give to the globe to say, if a smooth as a move, in a health value wakati, in a cheaper utano wakati, which underlines what we call the means of higher education science. If we offer those opportunities to these people, the contestants were very innovative. Just telling us that and particularly innovative, in my job, pick up works ukudenza nawo ndakapfeka chandisambopfeka April ndakatanga zuro isn't that incredible? So we want to thank you for that. It gives us an opportunity to unlock the new value from our heritage and therefore growth of our new generation of entrepreneurs. Those people are not shaped. They are formed the fundamental of the bedrock of entrepreneurship in tourism. Tourism offers the future for Zimbabwe's development going forward. And this is what we will feel proud of as an outcome of education. Allow me at this point in the interest of time to thank you in particular, Honorable Minister, Honorable Secretary. These days, the government of His Excellency the President, which is our Chancellor, President is unique. Traditionally, ministers, permanent secretaries, senior government officials never used to stay in a occasion and finish. You would just deliver a speech and go. Even vice chancellor follow suit. But I think we extend our great gratitude. We are together here from start to finish. Thank you. It gives good lessons to our students in upcoming youth. As far as thank you very much. I want to thank the organizers, the Harare Province, the ZTA, Ministry of Tourism and Hospitality, the work they use that. I think the working together has been phenomenal. It's like they've been doing that for ages. They were just coordinating and checking. We want to thank you as a ministry. Lastly, I want to thank our invited guests our entertainment group. Just stay there today, but we're joining you. Welcome. The media, the actors, nobody got lost. Everything was smooth. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor, Professor Mafunga. Thank you. Makangano Titela, my name is Director. Nevertheless, so attend everyone. Thank you very much. Dafara, because you were listening. Thank you very much. At this point in time, I call upon our senior chaplain to give us a closing prayer.
All the joy, peace, love, sharing knowledge and wisdom, and all the gloration which was given today before the Now we are going back to our respective areas, offices, places, family, our institutions. I ask for the grace of the Lord, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit to be with us as we go back. Jenny, message to everyone, your love to each and every Zimbabwean, and we pray for peace, life in abundance, wherever we are. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause to our chaplain. Ndichataura nerurimi rwaamai inozodzokorora zvekare. Tasvika kumagumo kweprogramu yedu, asi ndinokumbira kuti atinyararisei. Ahoi mayuth, ahoi. Ngatinyararisei, tikukumbira maVIPs edu, vakuru vedu vari kumberi kuno vosimuka zvakanaka. Isusu tinoramba takagara pasi tichiridzirwa mumhanzi. Hanzi marefreshments aripo atagadzirirwa